I think every one of your communities, and it could be whether it's Central Huron, the bigger municipality, or whether it's each of these towns, could create their destination team. And when I use the word destination, it's not just tourism. It's a destination, it's a place to live, it's a place to invest in, and a place to visit. And then go through the suggestions and say, well, which ones of these do we want to do? And you know what? Outside of creating that beautification in around the square in Goderich and wayfinding, there was nothing in there that cost more than like $500. Nothing. It was all little stuff. But it's the sum of all the small parts that makes you a really great destination. It's all those little things. And so I think you can do this. I mean, I know you can do this. I mean, this is 100% about making something happen. I don't do this just, well, we did this report. And by the way, you'll have the video, and Heather is my main go-between, and she will have, I'm going to send her the physical presentation. It's done in Apple Keynote, but I'll also save it as a PowerPoint. And then Heather, if somebody wants it, Roger, we want to take all the slides you took at Clinton out of all those parts and put them, so we just do one on Clinton, we could do that. Because, you know, I didn't want to go town by town by town and say, well, you already did our town, we're leaving. You know, so I hit the main things that all the towns could do. But you could go back through that presentation and have that. She'll also get handouts for this all these slides. By the way, you just watched 515 slides. Now you're going, oh, no wonder I was so tired. But it's so you're going to get that. And then over the next 60 days or so, we're going to be writing up a suggestions, findings and suggestions book. So it'll have a lot of these slides in there with some additional explanation. Makes sense? So you have the video, you have the presentation, you could cut it down to your own. You might even do a chamber meeting where, you know, the first I said why this is important. You might say, we want to do that just in a chamber meeting. Use your slides and just say, here's why downtowns are important. Here's why, you know, those facts, so people can understand. Love to see your restaurant start staying open past 8. Come on, really? Can you imagine if they did that in downtown Toronto or Mississauga or somewhere? Man, you wouldn't last very long. Just so you know, the average time people ate dinner in the 50s, 60s, and early 70s was 5:30 to 6. You know what it is today? Average time for dinner now, even in the rural areas, is 6:30 to 7:30. In Europe, Western Europe, it's 9 o'clock. We're moving that way. And you still have restaurants that close at 7. I just went, you're joking, aren't you? And I can't even imagine that in the summer when we're out till late. You know, it's light at 10 o'clock. Okay, well, thank you so much for spending the whole morning here. I think what you have is phenomenal. I think what you have. I don't think you have any major big issues. You have some towns that need some help, but who doesn't? And by the way, nobody is ever done. Not Niagara on the Lake, not anybody. We're never done. And so that's one thing. But these are some things you could do that could make a big difference.